one, that we admit that we're wrong. And number two is that we will try to change. Somebody can beat a horse in the head every day for 20 years and have that horse so head shy, just scared to death. You or I or anybody can come along and do two things, and within a matter of a couple hours, the horse won't be head shy anymore. The two things are, number one, stop hitting him in the head, the obvious. Number two, convince him that we're not going to hit him in the head. And at that moment, he will not be head shy anymore. Well, does that mean that he forgot about 20 years of abuse? No. He looked at me and he said, I see you have changed. And because you have changed, I will not hold the past against you. So even though the horse is not more intelligent than me, what I can do is I can learn some really important things, from the horse. I can learn to be more adaptable in my life. We want our horses to turn over their lives to us, to let us be in control, to let us tell them where to go and buy that scary object and don't be afraid, etc. We want him to turn over the reins of his life to us. Well, how easy is that? Do we really want to turn our reins to our life over to God or to anybody? And so it's a great experiment to do with ourselves sometimes is when we don't agree, let's say with our wife or with our husband or with somebody else. We really don't agree with them in what they want us to do. But we're not going to get hurt by it. But something say, you know what, I'm just going to turn over, control of my life to you for this moment. And it helps me understand what the horse goes through, when I ask him to turn over his life to me. To understand what courage that a horse has. When we ask a horse to step off into that creek, or to step on that tarp, or to step on that bridge that very first time, that horse is making a life and death decision. He doesn't understand getting hurt or going to a veterinarian or just getting sewn up a little bit. He doesn't understand that. He understands living or dying. All right? So he is making a life and death decision on that trail ride. We get mad at him if he doesn't make that decision in 5 minutes. We're already starting to push or kick or say, get over here, don't be stupid, etc. And we try to unjustify his fear and to recognize that we're asking him to step off into a pit of poisonous snakes. Now, if one of those poisonous snakes bite him, let's just put it in terms of us. If I asked you, if you were deathly afraid of snakes, and I said, what I want you to do, I'm going to fill this arena a foot thick in snakes, and I'm going to ask you to calmly walk across them. And if one of the snakes bites you, you're going to die. I mean, there's nothing we're going to do. They're going to bite you, and you're going to die. And so, and you're afraid of snakes, and do you think it would be that I would be reasonable and fair, and you think, well, John's, really a nice, soft-hearted guy within 5 minutes, if I brought a whip out, started beating on you, and saying, get into